4 of the Rise of Tiamat. If you were able to join us last week, you would have seen our party begin their trek through the maze outside of the spire belonging to, what's the name of that wizard?
Zonthal's Tower.
Parading through the maze outside of Zonthal's Tower. Everything was going well until they came across a garnet floating above a dark pool, and Coven, being a genius, decided to fly over and grab the garnet and was shortly attacked by 4 chuls in the water. There was an epic battle in which Brim was immersed about 30 feet in the water.
I'll check on the progress. I'll send you on Facebook.
With the help of Baxter and Bigby's grasping hand, he was able to get back to the surface. Coven, unfortunately, flew up to get out of their grasp and managed to find himself in a desolate landscape that looked nothing like the maze he had been in moments before. And now you can join them in the maze.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was so pleasant.
I'm going to put on deodorant.
What?
That would be so pleasant.
Okay. You know, power to you, buddy.
All right.
I need 10 more seconds.
How bad is... Bram, you're all fucked up.
Yeah. I'm about to piss Jason's wife off.
Oh, God.
Why are you...
I used to line that line back on her where she said, "Don't be codependent. Let me have my husband time." I said, "Don't be codependent. Let me have my DM time."
Oh, God.
Great.
That's actually good.
Be 3 weeks
That's
before we
actually
play
good,
again.
but I have to sleep with her tonight.
It's all right.
So thanks. Okay.
problem.
So, good recap. Baxter manages to, once again, clutch save for Brim. Fish Brim out of the water with Bigby's grasping hand. How about we get you a token for that, Brian?
You
As it
guys
turns
may not
out-
know this, but I am also a water divination wizard.
And you guys may not know that the water in plate mail is bad. Very bad.
Yeah. So there is Bigby's grasping. It was grasping hand, right? Not probing hand or
It was grasping
fisting
hand.
Okay.
Wow.
Or no, it's Bigby's hand.
Oh, okay.
It's listed.
Nice.
So it could be a program.
So there's options. Okay. So after Lucas sets off a shatter under the water, which causes a massive eruption, the chuls dive towards the bottom, and the water is too murky to see where they went. What are you guys doing?
Trying to figure out where the hell Coven went.
Is that the end of the fight then? I mean, are they just
I'm
fighting
gonna
now?
look at the ruby.
I'm asking what you're doing.
Well, I'm going to back away from the pit a little bit so they have to come out of the water to get me.
I'm going to ask.
I'm going to go ahead and
Bigger
unlock the tokens.
if
Go ahead
he'll
and move around.
if he will hold an arrow above his head and fly up until the top of the arrow disappears, and we'll try to get a hold of Coven,
Okay.
if that works.
Coven, let me cut to you real quick.
Yes.
You are currently, you fly around a bit, and like I said, as you appeared above this, when you disappeared from wherever you were, the maze that you had been wandering through is now just a giant overgrown shrub. I mean, there's no pathways or anything. It looks like it's been overgrown for centuries. You do see what looks like the tower, but 1, it's crumbling. 2, there's no windows or any apparent openings. It's just like a monolith rising up out of the ground. You can see the town off in the distance, and it looks fine. And the spacing seems right for where the tower is and where that is, but you are above an overgrown grove. When you try and go back down into it, it's just an overgrown grove.
All right.
But like I said, you can see the town. You can see the pathway leading up from the town. You can see the tower, but there's nothing interesting. What are you interested in doing while they've been fighting the chuls?
Coven would, after not being able to go back in, probably fly back to the beginning of the maze. I think that's the...
Okay.
if I can't get in from the side, I can get in from the beginning. I got in that way before.
Okay. It'll take you a minute or so to fly all the way over to where the entrance was, because you've been wandering around in this maze for the better part of 20 minutes.
No problem.
Okay. Well, you fly back towards the town, and as you get close to the entrance and look back, we'll come back to you in a minute. You look back, and you see, sure enough, there's the path, there's the entrance, there's the the nicely tended maze, and if you get too close and too high, suddenly it's just an overgrown shrub.
Ah. All right. Well, I'll have
So
to.
you return to the entrance.
Yes.
All right. So what are the rest of you doing while Coven is returning to the entrance, not knowing everything he just figured out?
I wasn't paying attention, so
Trying to
Good.
figure out
Perfect.
where the hell he is.
I would do what John said.
Give me an Arcana check, Baxter.
What would you?
Okay, Lucas.
Is that a
Feel free.
McDonald's?
I'm waiting for John.
Bam!
Okay.
What the fuck was that?
Well, seeing what just happened, you are pretty confident that you are in some sort of extra dimensional space that exists completely independent. It's like you are basically in a dimensional space that is parallel to the prime material plane and resembles it in many ways, but is in fact different. And apparently there's no ceiling on it, but rising too high transitions back into the prime material plane, if you had to make your guess. And that's why if you go too high, it disappears. It also means that all sense of logic or this you've studied enough about planes, Baxter, and Lucas, you've crossed over to the Feywild enough that all rules of the world could be different in this extra dimensional space, especially if this was created by Zonthal as some sort of protection. It could mean that you can't trust your shadow. You can't trust that that you will sink in water. You can't trust that time passes normally. So, like, as far as you know, you could emerge from this thing and
What he said?
100 years could have passed, even though it felt like you've been here an hour. So,
So I want to
Something to
suggest
think
to
about.
Baxter that he uses the mage hand to get the try and get that gem.
I already grabbed it.
Oh, did you?
No.
Sorry, I
yeah,
missed that.
Jaeger flew over and grabbed it. Came
Oh,
out
my
in his
bad,
hand.
my bad, my bad.
Slightly warm to the touch.
Maybe it's like a key.
Well, one dude seemed pretty certain we could rescue him in the tower, so I doubt a lot of time would pass. We do need to find Coven.
So do we wait here or do we go back?
I say we.
I say we go back to that
Backtrack.
second intersection
Okay.
because
Okay.
we should be able to meet him there and then come back this way if we want.
Now, which way are you going? You're going back the way you came?
Yeah, I mean, to me that makes the most sense, right?
Okay. You travel back. It takes you. It's kind of weird. It takes you less time to get there than it did to get here, and you're pretty sure. You're not positive, but you're pretty sure. Let me menu. Remove from tracker. Non-friendly.
And can I use my bandage on myself real quick?
Yes, you have time to bandage yourself. You arrive back at the first intersection, and it took you, I think it was about 10 minutes to get to this pool, and you get back in about 5, and you're pretty sure the turns were wrong. They weren't the
And-
same as they were before.
Is the mark on the thing that we wrote down the same?
Yes, you still see a shadow going to A and towards C.
But we wrote a chalk mark on the dial or whatever.
There
Coven
are
wrote a 2 on the second dial.
no marks on the dial.
Interesting.
Will,
Yes.
you arrive at a disc that looks similar, except it is just a shadow pointing to A.
Yeah, that's the way we went the first time. So Coven will go up A.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to wait like 20 minutes or something for him.
Okay. You wait. You wait 20 minutes. No Coven.
Okay.
You wait 30 minutes.
Wait. I don't think I'm patient enough to wait. I'm
What
going
would you do?
to
Go back?
Well, no, Coven would keep pressing to the tower.
Yeah, I think we should keep pressing.
No, he wouldn't. He would come back to the beginning, and he would try to come back and hook up with the group.
Mhm.
Yeah, but he would press onto the tower without us because he'd think we went ahead. He's kind of single-minded sometimes.
The whole
He sees a
point
goal.
is we weren't supposed to split up.
Yeah.
I wish someone had
Around-
told us.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
Somewhere around the 30-minute mark, Coven walks in from G.
Oh, nice.
Seems
But
like
wait,
he's been running. He's a little out of breath. You notice that
Perfect.
he's still wet.
Still wet from the water?
Yeah.
Was he in the water?
Well, the Chul's splashed out and tried to grab him.
Okay. That's interesting.
By the way, Coven, sometime along your journey, you realize you no longer had the garnet.
Oh.
Jaeger, you do.
Okay.
Oh, you came in from G last time. Coven comes in from F.
Yeah, that's different.
Hey, can you share that map?
Yeah, sorry. Map.
No, he
Surprise,
shared it.
okay.
It's just to the
Hey.
left of us.
There you go. I moved it.
Do we have any idea what the garnet does, or if it is anything that's warm? Is it magical? You know, what does it do?
It radiates magic that Lucas can feel.
Do you know
It-
anything about it?
Radiates enchantment.
I guess I'd ask Coven, did you take a different path to get here?
I just went the same way that I thought we came the first time.
You did get here faster than you did last time. It only took you 3 minutes to get in.
Oh, wow.
And we've been waiting 30 minutes, so it's time dilation. Maybe.
Yeah, it definitely becomes clear that Coven, it took you guys have been here 10 times longer than Coven claims he's been. He only left the thing like 3 minutes ago.
So, what do our smart guys think about this?
I think we need to stay together and not split up anymore.
It's a good idea.
No more flying. And Coven will inform everybody that if you fly too high, you disappear.
Good to know. So,
Thanks for that crack detective work.
do you guys think the key is, or the gym is a key, or no? Maybe.
Is there any spot for the gym to go on this sundial?
Oh, that's a good idea. That's why you're the smart guys.
Not that you can see.
Hey, can I use my Arcana and maybe Nature to figure out what? Now you have to forgive my ignorance. John doesn't really understand or remember how sundials work, and the proximity or the placement of the shadow has relevant to time.
Well, normally there'll be a scale on the ground that says when the shadow from the sun points here, it's 3 o'clock. When the shadow points here, it's 4 o'clock. And the dial usually is kind of elliptical. And as the sun passes over, it gives you an idea of what time it is.
And we have two
But-
shadows pointing at A and C.
There are 2 shadows coming off of this sundial. One's going to A, one's going to C, and neither one of them line up with the sun, which is really directly overhead right now.
Well,
So you guys don't even really have shadows right now. They're straight
which way
down.
did we go last time?
B. I
You
think.
went
to
to
C,
Was it C? I thought it was B.
didn't we?
You
I
went
thought it
to
was
C.
B because it was halfway between A and C. No, it was
Nope.
C. That's right. That's right.
We did not go B.
We did C.
I said we go B.
You know why? Do you know why the man in the shadows is pointing out you did not go B? Because he suggested B.
No,
I
no.
suggested
He
B.
suggested F.
He suggested F,
He
which
said
is
we should go B or F. You guys can watch the footage if you want.
Yeah.
I just
No,
did.
no, he did say B or F, but I think he wanted to go F.
No, he wanted B at first.
I want to
All
be
right.
too at first. That's all
Well,
right.
let's listen to Josh. That's a good idea. Let's go B.
Yeah.
Okay. You, all of you,
Yep.
Yeah,
All
Okay.
together.
we're gonna hold hands.
all of you spend about 9 minutes.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Yeah?
Oh,
I want to mark the ground right there. I'll stick like a bolt in the ground.
Okay.
Shh. Go lay down.
You're going to stick what in the ground?
A bolt.
Oh, okay. You stick a crossbow bolt in the ground. No problem. Okay. Let me get this here and this here. That'll work here. Okay. So this should be fun. So you travel for about 9 minutes, and you return. You know what? I'm going to pull you guys off the map here. Tokens. Move all tokens. Thank you. So when you travel for about 9 minutes, and you come to another sundial on the ground. There are no marks or any indications that you guys have been here before.
Okay.
There is a shadow pointing at A. There is a. Oops! I got rid of my little thingy. That sucked. Here.
Stop. You go potty.
Let's get rid of that one.
Potty?
That sucks. There is a
What?
shadow at A. There is a shadow at D. And there is a shadow at F.
Dude, we're gonna travel back in time. If you connect all of those, you've got the flux capacitor.
Nice. We're back 1 sec.
Which way do we come from again?
We came from B that time.
Pick a letter.
No, we.
Pick a
So we
letter.
went to
That's what
B
direction you came from.
B.
Should we go
Oh, E.
this time?
We just came from there.
Oh, is that what he said? I thought he said pick a letter.
I
Maybe
did. I said pick a letter. I'm trying to indicate it doesn't matter which letter you pick
Yeah.
Hey, let's do B again.
because you're in an extra dimensional space.
Yeah. Maybe we have to do all of them. I think we should do C, because C last time took us to that pond. And there was a path on the other side of that pond, which was different.
What are the shadows on the sundial? What do they point to?
A,
Where I just put the
E,
tokens.
and F.
There's a shadow pointing to A, a shadow pointing to F, and a shadow pointing to D.
Stop watching porn and pay attention.
Yeah, all the porn right here.
Guilty smile. Look at that shit.
Dwarf porn.
Yeah, see? I'm watching it with Leslie. She's right there.
Dude, that's hot.
Maybe she's into it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Leader says it's hot. Apparently, I'm watching porn with you right in the room.
Hairy beavers. The hairier, the better.
Oh,
I'm
man.
watching porn about her.
Oh, hey,
Ah.
that's.
Hey,
Wow,
home
that's
videos, you know, that's how we do.
So I think
What about
That's
Paisley
getting
Walls?
Coven thinks H, because no one's voted H yet. So obviously H is the right way to go.
H is it. Let's go.
Cool.
So H it is.
Is that the vote?
And I have no idea. Sure.
I don't
let's
think
just-
it matters. I think we have to go down every single path before it even ends.
I got nothing.
I'm hoping we're a blind squirrel right now.
I mean, I guess it's progress that the pointers moved, isn't it?
This is true.
A, C, and we went down F. So last time D was A, F was C, right? Oh wait, we went to B
We're
last
seriously
time.
overthinking this.
Never mind. I don't know.
Let's just go down H. It works.
Fuck it.
Coven's the only one with direction. Let's follow him.
Yeah.
That'll
He's
work.
the only one that's made it
What could
anywhere
go
yet.
wrong?
Okay.
Don't fuck with any gems you find.
This will work. Ignore the bit there on the left. That's not
Pond?
present. Yeah.
No pond. All right.
That's just because I have a very condensed map here. I should rescreen it.
Confused.
Is it?
Okay, no
Alt?
pond.
I think Alt rehides it.
So would you say we're closer or
Nope.
farther
Alt
from
definitely does not rehide it.
I think
No,
it's
it
shift.
shows more of,
It's
It's control. There we go.
there we are.
Okay. And sync client view. Okay, so you approach another room. As you emerge from this path, it opens up into an area that is much larger than any area you would have expected to see in this maze. from looking at it from the outside. It's at least 90 feet across, and the far side to the south is 150 feet away. It's a very boulder-strewn pasture. And there's a large pond off to one side on your right, and there's a fenced-in vegetable garden and an oversized cottage to your left, right next to you. This is the cottage right here. You see sheep grazing in the pasture, and they're being tended to by a pair of cyclopses. However, nothing is moving. They all appear to be frozen in time. You guys are here at the entrance right now.
I'm gonna go slit the Cyclops' throats.
That's very.
I'm just kidding.
Because you're evil? Okay.
Yeah, I think he's run on by him.
Okay. What's the plan?
Detect magic.
Rummage through the cottage.
By the way, Lucas, just to let you know, whenever you use detect magic in here, it pretty much goes off the chart. Like, this whole area is magical.
Why don't we just like speed on through?
Yeah, I like speeding up.
I'm going to put Jaeger, you're in the back a little bit. Okay, as you start to enter into the pasture, all of a sudden everything springs to life. The sheep start to bath, the cyclopses
time dilation.
like
yeah, it's because we entered the time dilation where it was all slow.
Yeah, totally.
So, the two cyclopses are sitting there, and they look over immediately to the entrance, and they see all of you, and they stop.
I'm just gonna wave like, hey, howdy.
They don't seem to react to you, but they definitely see you. They look at each other, and you see them do their fists a few times, like they're playing rock, paper, scissors. They do symbols you've never seen before, and then one of them's like, and turns around and starts to walk over to you guys.
Okay.
Hostile intent.
They don't appear to be carrying any weapons.
But they are Cyclops. So
Aren't they rather large?
Yeah,
though?
they are Cyclops, so they're kind of big.
I'm gonna ask him this is the way to the tower.
Just a second. Do-do-do. Bloop.
Thank you.
This is more for scale than anything. Don't worry about initiatives or anything like that.
Dude, red token. He's hostile. Kill him.
That is large.
Cyclopses are big.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I meant to do. They take up 3 squares.
Good lord.
Can you put
Okay.
them on the square, Jason, please? Okay,
Huh?
thank you. Well, they just weren't quite on the square. They were a little off the square.
I know. I got it. I deserve that. I've given you enough shit over the years. All right. Let's set initiative back to 0. Okay, that way nothing looks bad. And here, let me make them non-hostile. God damn it, neutral. Seriously? Oh my god.
Make them
neutral.
friendly.
Got
We
it.
like them. They're our buddies.
Pain in the ass making them neutral. Okay,
Let's
So,
give them so and move on.
so one of them walks over to you, looks at you, and he scoops up a boulder from the ground. It's huge, right? But it's kind of small in his hand. He looks downfield, and he hurls the boulder, and it lands 100 feet down range. It bounces and rolls another 20 feet after that.
But not towards us.
No, he throws it
Okay.
away from you downfield.
Okay.
Then he turns and looks at you expectantly. They both do.
I want to pick up a bolt, like a hand-sized boulder, and do the same thing.
No, what he's
Coven,
saying
throw a
is
rock.
you could throw that at our head, and do we believe him? Some
think that's-
I'm sorry, I left something out. He also reaches down across the fence and scoops a small trench out to make a line in the ground.
Where's the line?
Like across our
in
path.
front of you guys.
or Across our path.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's several boulders lying around here.
I want to pick one up and throw it. It's gotta be like a Cyclops sign of greeting, right?
Okay, the boulders, by the way, are all at least 2 feet in diameter.
Oh
Good
yeah.
lord.
There's no smaller ones like
No.
this size. Okay. Well, fuck
No.
it. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. I need an athletics check. What's your strength again? 21. That's good.
Yeah. So in the box
Check
or
the
no?
strength on a Cyclops real fast. I'm just
You'll
curious.
be able to see what happens immediately, Nick.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not really good.
You struggle.
Yeah.
Is a nice way of putting it. You are able to pick up, like, to get off the ground, 630 pounds. You would
Okay.
say this boulder is about 500 pounds. You do
Okay.
manage to get it off the ground. You're like, so you heave it, and it goes about 3 feet. You're like, and it just like, boom! It doesn't roll or anything. It sinks into the ground. It's so heavy.
Meant to do that.
You see the two kobolds look at each other.
You mean
They're going to shake their head a little bit.
You mean the Cyclops, right? Not the kobold.
The Cyclopses, yeah.
Those
Sorry.
are badass kobolds.
I'm gonna say howdy. Is this the way to the tower?
Okay. You in what language? Common?
Common. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless I'm
They just stare at you. His one eye blinks very noticeably. Like, blink.
Don't we know that Coven speaks giant?
Yeah, but these aren't giants; they're cyclops.
I'm gonna ask Coven if he can talk to him.
All right.
Coven. Oh, you've already got inspiration. Never mind.
I will ask them if they want me to throw the rock because this guy's really weak.
Whatever.
In giant, of course.
Let's see here.
I hope they speak giant.
Come here, girl. Come here.
What did you ask him?
Ask him if they want me to throw the rock because this guy's really weak.
Ask him if they know how to get to the tower, Coven, if you don't mind.
Okay. And also how to get to the tower. All right. So the giant says that any of us can throw the rock.
He does give the same reply.
Oh. Well, yeah, I will let them know that any of us can throw the rock. About how high in the air, Jason, about how high in the air is the magical portal thing?
15, 20 feet.
Okay, there's no way I could throw a rock that. Is there a rock around that I could throw up that high?
He tells you more.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to make an athletics check.
All right. The Cyclops says if we want to leave, we have to throw a rock further than he did.
I would pick up a small rock and just chunk it.
There isn't one, Jason said.
No small
Smallest
rocks.
rock here is about 200 feet across. Or,
All right,
about
I'm
2
gonna
feet
use,
across.
Oh, good lord.
I'm going to use my force magic and blow the shit out of one of the rocks.
No, wait. We should tell him we can throw it so hard that he'll never see it land and throw it through the magic.
That's a good idea. Coven's a genius.
You still
There's
got
a
a
reason to
problem
follow him.
throwing a rock 15 feet up in the air that weighs 500 pounds.
I'll help him.
Straight up in the air, and then everybody.
Actually, his arced. It had some distance.
Okay.
Wait, did you say it arced?
Yeah,
Jason.
it did. It arced. It probably went more than 20 feet in the air. But it went 100 feet before it hit, and then it bounced another 20.
Oh, well then.
Lay down.
Hey, what? Hey,
He
magic.
after the last thing he said, he
yeah.
starts to go back to talking to the other
Chuck it, and I'll just
Cyclops.
feather fall it.
Ah. Yeah, if you can hit it with featherfall and we throw
It's
it.
verbal and material. So as long as they don't catch what I'm doing.
Well, they don't know magic. Look how they're tending sheep.
Yeah, they're dumb. They only got one eye. They're probably.
It
they're
says it's only on
shit.
creatures. Can we do it on objects?
I have no problem with you casting it on an object.
Yeah. And they probably can't see
Featherfall?
shit with one eye.
Yeah.
That's
Or
genius.
levitate.
Ooh, levitate would work. Just levitate and kick the piss out of it.
I'm gonna aid Coven.
So
Okay.
is that the plan? We're gonna levitate a rock and then
I don't think I have levitate.
Feather Fall's probably good too. I mean, it let Brian carry Brim.
He's right though. It is restricted to creatures only.
yeah.
So yeah.
Let's just kill him. Fuck it.
I mean,
I
we
still
don't
like you
have-
guys to.
Oh, wait,
Why don't you
wait.
just
What
let
if
me-
you can throw one of your companions farther in the rock?
I will ask them if I can throw one of us farther than the rock, if it's okay.
Or even like a group of us.
We don't. Oh, you're gonna. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Did Jason hear us?
I think he heard us.
He's just really quiet. I think.
Oh,
we're-
He's got he's typing in the response.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I don't even know.
Well, they said that we have to throw a rock further than they did if we want to leave, but they're going to eat soon. So if we're still here, we can eat with them.
With them or like we're for dinner?
It'll probably be dinner.
Coven said what he said. Like, he just, I mean, they
So
said
there.
that-
Let me get this straight. There are only these giant boulders. There are no small rocks.
no small
That is
rock.
correct.
Let's break a rock.
That's
Does
what I've
anyone
been saying.
have levitate?
No one has levitate. I'm gonna blast a rock.
Okay. Roll damage. I just want to warn you, a boulder has a pretty high hardness. You blast the shit out of one. You do manage to blow a chunk off of one of them.
And I'm gonna pick up a piece and I'm gonna hand it to Coven.
Okay. I don't know if
Yeah.
you know this, but Nick's the strongest guy here.
Oh, is he? Okay, then I'll
We-
hand
we-
it to.
we-
yeah,
we
but
got a
wait,
wrestling
but Coven
match
has advantage on strength. Does Nick?
Only if he's raging.
Only
Only if he's raging.
I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
I could rage.
Hey, by the way, Coven, you're close on Barbarian to the that's my trick captain, or that's my secret captain. I'm always angry.
Yeah, I know.
You're
I am.
almost to rage at will.
I mean, I
Or
can.
Alright,
once
so
you
I
once you rage,
I
you
just
stay
hand it to
raged
Nick.
till you don't want to be.
Yeah.
just hand the rock to
We
Nick.
get a wrestling contest to settle this matter. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
I hand
So
the
Nick,
rock
you're
to Nick.
gonna.
Okay.
All right. This one is much smaller. It is much lighter. Give me an athletics check.
That's what she said.
I'm gonna give you some guidance on this.
Okay.
This throw.
Nice.
So you're saying don't choke. All right.
Let
I'm
John
gonna-
drop the effect on you.
I am. Aim high and throw far.
There it is.
Up, and away.
Okay.
God damn.
17.
Oh.
It actually just barely gets past the rock, but you do get it past it. It bounces several times because it's so much lighter, and it
That's
rolls
good.
about 10 feet past the one that the Cyclops threw.
Nice.
They both watch it sail by, and when it lands, they look back, and they just shake their head.
Jealous. So maybe we throw a chunk piece at a time till it's all over there. They never specified we had to throw it all at once. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, we I saw them. We definitely thrown a rock farther than they can. Can we get some directions to the tower now? I mean, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, is this even the way to the tower?
No
Maybe we
one
don't
even
want to go
knows.
this way.
We should just keep going because it's not the sundial.
What'd they say?
They said that we threw a pebble. A pebble is a rock.
Yeah, pebble is a rock. Let's move.
Yeah,
I'll explain to them. Oh,
they didn't say size. You know, they didn't specify size.
I will let them know in Giant that a pebble is a rock. God,
We're rules lawyering Cyclops.
oh
know.
hey guys, he says that we can go.
like it's a
Yeah, and then
trap.
they'll just eat us.
Is this
No,
is this
it's fine. If they attack, we'll kill them.
is this the way to the tower?
Well, they didn't say anything about
You've
the
got
tower.
crusties
We
on your
should-
face. Quit trying to get away. Come here.
We should ask before we
See,
go
look
this
at
way.
that.
Is there-
Look at
is
that. It was
this
on
even
your
the right
eye.
way?
There you
Every
go.
time-
Isn't that better?
They
Ugh.
keep.
God, nasty.
I'm gonna start walking and ask them if they know how to get to the tower.
They ignore you.
I'm gonna keep myself between the party and them. As we
They go into the cottage.
Okay.
Oh, hey guys, I don't think they're gonna help us on the tower. They don't. They
Okay.
just ignore us whenever we mention it. Or they
All right, let's
ignore
go.
Okay, let's go.
Let's
Okay.
hurry.
I should not be known as Brim the Giant Slayer.
So, you travel south. You go through, and it starts to roll. The path starts to gently roll around to the left, and then you follow it in a straight. It angles like stair steps a few times, like right and left and right and left, and then it goes straight for a long time. And you follow it and follow it and follow it, and then it hooks hard left, like it spirals around. And when you expect like to come to a dead end shrub,
Quiet.
you arrive there at the north where you're at now.
The tower?
son
What, the same place?
Right where you're at right now.
Huh.
Are the two
You
Cyclops
see,
there?
you see the boop. So you see these two Cyclopses. They're both tending to these sheep. And as you walk in, they stop and look at you guys. They stare for a little bit. They look at each other, and they start to do a rock paper scissors game.
Son of
And
a
the other
bitch.
one loses.
Is my rock still on the floor that I blew up?
Nope.
Hmm.
He walks over. He picks up a rock. He hurls it. It goes about 120 feet after the bounce. He puts a line on the ground, and he points down range. And then he turns his back and starts to walk over to the other Cyclops.
Huh.
Can we walk back the way we came?
We could just kill him.
Yeah, but what would that do? I mean, the rock's not even here. If we killed them, who's to say they're not gonna come back? Match.
I like to think that once something dies, it stays dead.
Yeah, but the rock died and it's back.
And they
It's
have
inanimate.
hostile. I see no reason to attack them. I like Jaegers. Let's just go back and see if we can.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, back the way we came then.
I'm gonna make a rude gesture.
They don't even seem to look at you. After about 9 minutes, the maze winds all over the place, and you end up right where you're standing.
Son of a bitch.
The two Cyclopses are busy tending to their sheep. They look up. They stare for a little bit. They
We
turn.
get it.
And they,
I'm gonna
Wait,
whistle and I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna tell them to stop.
okay, they completely. Are you speaking giant?
No, I'm just going like this.
They ignore you.
And I'm
High
gonna
High
start,
five.
He starts to walk over. He picks up a rock. You know how this goes.
no, I'm walking.
Okay. They don't stop you.
Okay.
We should just go in the house. Maybe the house was like a back door.
Coven wants to explore like the field. Like, is there anything else out here of significance? I just want to take a look around.
I mean, there's the boulder-strewn field. There's some 2-foot wide boulders here where you're at. There's the pool, the sheep, the field, and the cottage, and the Cyclopses are basically ignoring you.
We could show them the gym.
we could show them the gym. They might not care.
John, when you say you're walking, you mean you're leaving?
I don't think
Lucas?
we can-
Oh, could you not see the arrow I just put on there?
Oh, you're walking to there.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm walking in that direction.
I'm gonna look in the water.
Okay.
Do you see anything in the water? Is it murky? I mean,
No, it's actually clear.
okay. See anything
Not
in
that
it? No?
deep. Maybe 5 foot deep towards the center. Maybe
Ah,
maybe
okay.
8.
It's place is bullshit. That's Brand, by the way.
How do we make a super heavy rock light? Or how do we at least just get it to the other side?
John, make a nature check, please.
Does anyone else hear all that static?
Yeah.
It's Nick, I think.
I don't think so.
You're Jones, about the only thing you would notice is there
It's
seems to be a slight downhill grade to the pasture. Very slight. What? Is it time to eat? Okay. Well, I'll open the door. You got to go tell mommy to feed you. It's not my problem. Yeah, go on.
I'm gonna tell the
luck.
guys that it you know what I figured out. I don't know why it's important, but I didn't notice it the first time.
All right.
So can we get it to somehow roll?
I mean, we could just roll a rock. I mean, there's no way we can throw a rock that big. We're just not badass enough.
I could try.
You did.
I'm due. I've rolled out the low numbers now. I'm due for a high number.
I mean, yeah, give it a shot. And
I'm
here,
gonna try and get the roll.
I will aid him.
All right, he's gonna aid me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll with advantage. Make an athletics check.
You want to say hi?
Hello.
Hi.
Motherfucker.
I
was really bad at throwing rocks. I didn't do this as a
The
kid.
two of you together do better. You manage to get it about 20 feet before it bounces, and then it rolls about another 5.
Oh.
You're about 95 feet short, though.
Hey, you have a body?
No.
Okay, go. Go. Nothing, it's empty. Go, beep, beep.
I'm gonna look in the house. What's in the house?
Yeah. Close the door for me, though, okay?
The cottage.
You as you walk towards the cottage, the Cyclopses block your way, and they hold on.
The Cyclops says we should not go in their home because it is very rude.
Okay.
When they hear you translate and realize that you can understand them,
Well, I mean, haven't we been asking them questions in Giant?
Not this time.
not this time.
And also, he says that we have to throw a rock further than he did, and then we can leave.
Why?
Why can't we play? Ask them if we can play that other game that they played among themselves to see if we can leave.
I will ask them if we can play the hand game instead.
Maybe we can go to the gym. It's a stone.
Hey, he says we can do that to see who throws the rock.
Huh.
All
I love
right.
the stone. Can we go to the gym?
Ask them how you play.
Yeah, I will ask them how to play the hand game. It's a good thing.
How about you just throw the same rock repeatedly until it's farther than the other one?
Probably won't count.
They put a line.
I
That's
think
when you start the first rock.
I think we should play the hand game with the other Cyclops and have that Cyclops throw the rock.
That's a
It's
great
good
idea. Let's do that, Coven.
And he says that hammer is better than shield, shield is better than spear, and spear is better than hammer.
What's the symbol for hammer, spear, and shield? Like, did
He
we
makes
show
the
you?
symbols.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
So why don't Coven challenge the other Cyclops, and he'll probably throw a hammer, so throw like a spear.
Okay, yeah. Coven will challenge other Cyclops to see if he wants to, or to see if I can lose to him on purpose and get him to throw the rock. Stupid Cyclopses. They don't even know we're tricking them. I won't say that in Giant, though. Hope this works.
Worth a shot.
Smart.
It's the smartest thing that Coven's ever said.
Yeah.
I can't throw a rock.
We proved I can't. I mean, three times I just give up.
Man, we just have to roll the rock.
Yeah, are any of the rocks round or anything? I would imagine they're irregularly shaped.
You find some that are a little rounder.
But no.
I wouldn't call them round. No.
They said that the other one, which is apparently a she, already threw a rock, and now it's our turn. And if we're having trouble deciding who's going to throw, we can play the hand game.
But he didn't disqualify himself.
Well, we watched him throw it. Maybe they've both already thrown rocks.
So maybe it's magic. Okay, because we play the hand game, and maybe that makes whoever wins the strongest person who can actually throw it.
Sure, I'm going to play the hand game with Brim. That's a good idea.
Maybe there's magic in the hand game.
Okay, both of you just roll a d20. Highest roll wins.
Yeah. It's going to be Brim.
Of course, now I roll high.
Brim is super good at the hand game.
he figured that shit out. Came easy.
I don't even know if he
I'm going to kind of stretch.
They're like, I got hammer. I'll just throw
It's
hammer.
like, relax, guys. I got this. I'm gonna kind of stretch my arms, crack my neck, go and try to throw a stone again.
And you throw it like 10 feet.
I feel really good about this now. I think the hand game is magic. So athletics, Jason.
Wait, hold on. Come on, help him out.
At what point do we just die of starvation?
There's Cyclops to eat.
Yeah, that's true. We've proved that going through just resets time, so we have infinite sheep to eat.
So should I go, Jason?
Yeah, make an
Crap,
athletics check.
we got water too.
Fuck me.
All right, Jaeger will
5
pick
feet.
up a rock and throw it.
Athletics.
Let's all throw rocks.
God damn, you threw it farther.
Jaeger,
Hand game
you
is
barely
not-
get it off the ground, but you get it about 5 feet also.
So the ground is not.
It's
magic.
pretty apparent you're not going to throw a rock 120 feet.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah. Let's just
Here,
kill him.
Let's just roll. I'm gonna push a rock until it goes past his rock.
Maybe we can, you throw their heads 120 feet.
Wait. Can I do a nature check? What do I know about Cyclopses? Like, maybe I know something. I'm good at nature, right?
Sure. Make a nature check.
What about throwing the gym?
Oh wait, that's the wrong button. There we
Show
go.
him the gem. See if you get a reaction.
They look at it. You present it, so they look at it, but they don't seem intrigued by it or anything. Coven, you don't actually know a ton about them. They're one-eyed giants that live in the wildlands.
Oh, damn.
Typically, they have very little interaction and drive others away. I mean, they're not terribly social.
Gotcha. Well, that didn't help.
Maybe we go back a second time because we went forward once. We have to go back twice to get back to where we were.
All right, so the gem was just weightless earlier. If I touch a gem to a boulder, does it make it lighter?
It does not.
Okay.
Does the gym count for throwing? Can we throw the gym?
Are you saying you want to throw it?
Or maybe Coven can ask him. Throw the gem because it's stone.
Well,
No, because they ignored that last time.
Well, no, they ignore us throwing an actual little broken stone, but this is an unbroken stone, so maybe it counts. I don't know. I got nothing.
I mean, why not? Yeah, I'll get their attention and show them the gym. Or actually, Jaeger's got the gym. And maybe Jaeger
Do
can
we
just.
want to throw the gem away?
Well, if it'll advance the story, we can go pick it up afterwards.
That's a shiny pebble. It doesn't count as a rock.
Okay.
What counts as a rock?
Sorry.
Yeah, that was even steep for me.
The dumbest guy in the party is asking the two dumbest creatures we've met that can talk what a rock is.
I don't know. Let's just ask to go in their house or something. Maybe there's something in there.
Well,
Like
no,
another
it's very
door.
rude. Maybe we should eat dinner with them. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe when they go to sleep, we can leave
Or slit their throats at the very least.
or not kill them. They didn't do anything to us. I mean, we're not going to throw any like I don't.
They're
there's
stopping us.
Well, no, they don't need to stop us. The magic stops us. Magic is stupid. Let's eat dinner. Let's get a short rest in. Why not?
Sure.
And
Okay.
then I will
We're
ask
gonna buy
the
her some
Cyclops
dinner.
if we can eat dinner with them
But
Well,
not be dinner.
while we try to figure out how to throw a rock. God, we sound dumb. He says that we eat in an hour and we can join them.
Nice. All right. So hour rest.
I'm cool with a short rest.
Okay, I've just issued a short rest.
Sweet.
Those of you who would like to can spend hit dice.
I will spend a hit dice. Why not? Yeah.
Hey guys, we need to we can do this. We have to focus. We have to work. We have to really put our mind to the grindstone. We have to really pay attention to our surroundings. And I have no doubt that if we can put our minds together, we can come
I
up.
just caught on.
Nice.
Raise your hand if you're inspired.
Totally.
Coven's inspired.
I'm inspired. I'm gonna throw a stone in the water because we haven't done that yet.
Okay. It makes a very big splash.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wait, was I hurt? I was hurt, wasn't I?
I
I'm
sure
gonna
feel
spend a
it.
hit dice.
I mean, I can actually bandage you before you do that. From
Oh,
the
yeah,
previous
bandage.
time.
Yeah, bandage me.
How many uses of your healing kit you got left?
That's the only first time I've used it since we refreshed it or whatever.
We just used it on yourself.
Yeah, that's the only time I've used it.
I think he's saying you have a limited piss.
Yeah. But I make some periodically. I haven't. I mean, since we were last in town, I've used it once.
Okay.
Let me untarget myself.
Man,
So-
Coven
Hang on,
has
I
no
gotta-
idea.
And then not second wind healer. There we are. All right.
Sweet, thank you.
Yeah. Everybody else is okay, right?
Coven's a little
assuming-
banged up.
Oh yeah. I guess.
Coven's okay. I mean, if you're just passing out heals, I'm not going to say no.
Okay. Then I
Well,
will
it's
do
an
it.
hour later. He might as well do it now.
Well, I mean, I was doing about 4 if we took the short rest, so it refreshes. There.
Nice. Wait, why doesn't Coven have my inspiration?
Did he not drop it on himself?
Oh, I did not drop that on myself. I should probably do that.
I should probably too.
There you go. I got you.
Inspired.
There you go. Everybody's really inspired now.
Oh, yeah.
Super. Okay, so hour later, we're all rested.
All right, so we have to stand behind the line.
So while you're looking at it, one of the Cyclopses brings out like a whole leg of lamb
Nice.
and hands it to Coven. Actually looks and is like, that's probably too big. Breaks it in half effortly and hands one piece to Coven and one piece to Brim.
Nice.
and then goes inside the cottage.
Can we go inside the cottage with them?
The other one's sitting on a stump out here.
Hmm.
A massive tree that's been cut, and he's sitting on it, eating a leg of lamb, watching you guys.
You know, guys, they are just throwing it out there.
I didn't understand you with how shitty your mic is.
My mic's not shitty. Your face is shitty.
Wait, hold on.
No,
that's
your mic is
better.
shitty.
You're shitty.
Nick, your mic is so bad.
Is it?
Let's
Hang
go
on.
back to Spanky.
It's just like.
Like, it's not a joke. Your mic is terrible.
Yeah. Now it doesn't work at all, Nick. It doesn't work at all now.
Perfect.
Is that any better?
I don't know.
$14 at Walmart.
I have one. It's downstairs. Like I said, it's gotten buried because we're painting rooms downstairs.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what's your plan here?
I think
okay, you said
they're
there's
alone.
a slight incline on this, right?
Slight.
Or slight
You don't need to
decline.
think about this shit the next time you say we want more puzzles on a survey. I'm just
I
saying.
don't think I said more puzzles. I don't know.
It's a joke.
Okay, I brought 6 headsets back to my table with me. Would
Yeah.
you like one of them?
No, I have one. It's just downstairs. Like I said, yeah.
You know, to me, those headsets look like 6 middle fingers. It's weird.
You know, Will, I'll cover the shipping on those, buddy.
Hey, no, seriously, I have one downstairs, but like I said, the downstairs got tore apart from last week.
I'm going to start a GoFundMe to get Nick a headset.
I have one. It's just a mic piece, and I have one downstairs. Like I said, it got moved. When we were
Actually,
painting-
it'll be a GoFundMe for someone to drive him to
Yeah.
Walmart to get a mic.
I'm gonna give Fun Jason for a go fuck himself.
All right, so let's see if we can convince this
Okay.
other Cyclops to go inside, and then we'll push the rock down over there, and be like, "Hey, we totally did it.
Or there's only one of them out here right now.
We're not killing the Cyclops."
I'm just curious if I do magic missile at my temple, if I can blow my brains out.
No, hit me first.
Okay. Yeah, what did they say specifically, Jason?
Oh no, you should probably ask.
You have to throw a rock farther than I did, then you can leave.
So rock. I don't get it.
We have to throw a rock. I mean, the instructions are pretty simple. I think we just have to make them believe we threw a rock.
I don't think that's.
Hey, look over there.
Or we have to be able to get a rock really light. I don't have any spells or anything that'll get a rock light.
What's that?
The giant says that we can't drag it or carry it.
Can I point behind and say, "Hey, look over there," and then we heard?
Can the rock roll past their rock?
Hey, let's just roll it. His rolled out that far. I'm gonna ask him if it's where the rock lands or where it rolls to. He says where the rock stops. Okay, guys, we need to carve one of these rocks really, really round and then kick it down the hill.
We could dig a channel, like a ramp, make a ramp.
Hey, Jason, rocks erode over time. Can I use mending to round one of the rocks?
I'd let's use mending to maybe reshape some cracks or crevices out of it. Sure.
Okay. I want to do that. And then I want to walk a path from the line down to where his rock is. And I want to look. You said there was a slight decline, right?
Yeah.
What about making a really big sling?